walking here! I'm walking here!
Hello all, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 61 of the LDOnly walkthrough. It's been a long time since I covered my LDOnly Ice Beast SSS team, so we're going to cover that. And we have a bunch of summons to do, including over 20 LD summons, so we're hoping for a new toy. Let's get started. Okay, here we are watching my Ice Beast team. You can see it's the Dark Vampire Lord, Bella in the front row. Both of them are tanky to take hits and provide healing, and Vampire Lord provides attack buff. And then we've got the damage dealers in the back, Elsharion, Crow, and Dark Pumpkin. And Ashir, he does a little bit of damage, but he's mostly there for the speed buff and the healing to get rid of the freezing air, that little blue bar that's on there right now. So the more speed buffs and the more attack bar boosts we get, the quicker that stuff goes away, so everybody can survive. And Dark Vampire Lord needs to be a little bit tankier, because he does die once in a while, but it's pretty rare. With the shield from the Dark Pumpkin, that protects most of the monsters. So this is a very consistent SSS team, anywhere between like 3.5 to a little over 6 million in damage. But it's very safe, so you're not gonna lose any runs with this team. So we can see SSS all the way through. Every once in a while when the Vampire Lord dies, then you end up with a double S run. But that's the only thing, and that's very rare. And if his runes are just a little bit better, that wouldn't happen. The Vampire Lord provides an attack buff and the vampire effect to help people heal up, and then provide some debuffs in the groggy state so that Crow does more damage. And then his buffs will also help Elsharion do more damage. So he has a lot of uses in this. Bella is mostly there just to tank and provide a defense break during the groggy state, and then provide healing and attack bar boost to get rid of the HP bar. And then Elsharion, Crow, and Dark Pumpkin are all damage dealers. Dark Pumpkin also provides buffs to help protect the team and have Elsharion do more damage, because he does a speed buff, which gives Elsharion better damage. So Elsharion and Crow actually do fairly similar damage because of the speed buffs and the buffs on Elsharion. So pretty good team, really consistent, and it's mostly free to play. All you have to do is pull the Dark Pumpkin, and Dark Pumpkin is not critical here. He just helps the team survive better. So you can use a different damage dealer. Probably an ignored defense damage dealer like Shren would be good. So if you can get Shren, and Shren would also provide a little more healing every time Shren takes a turn. So that'd be a good substitute for the Dark Pumpkin. But that's it for my Ice Beast team. Let me show you the runes real quick. So here's the Dark Vampire Lord. And he's on attack, crit damage, attack. So he's more of my, with a bunch of speed, HP, attack, accuracy, in subs, crit rate, crit damage, whatever I can find. His crit rate's a little low, and his HP's a little low. So that's one of the reasons he doesn't always survive. His defense could be a little better too. And then artifacts are only okay, so defense and defense to help. And he also has defense proportionate to lost HP, so he gets tankier as his HP goes down. Those artifacts you can't get anymore. It's one of my favorite lines that they got rid of when they redid artifacts. I thought it was a great line for tanky monsters. So that's the Dark Vampire Lord. And then Bella is actually on triple fight, and that's for some of the other PvE dungeons. So her runes are not amazing. Speed, HP, with a lot of tanky stats. So everything is just tanky. 54% resistance, would like that a little higher. Accuracy 61, would like that a little bit higher. But it's good for most PvE content. Plenty of tankiness, plus 21k HP, plus 754 defense. So she's, and I have not seen her die in the front row on that Ice Beast yet. So knock on wood. We're going to look at the runes in here because I have multiple of most of these monsters built, so I'm not sure which ones are actually being used. So this is one of my Siege Ashirs. He does not need to be this fast for Ice Beast. You just want him to be faster than Elsharion so that he can speed buff Elsharion before Elsharion attacks. So speed, crit damage, HP. Crit rate is a little bit low, crit damage is a little low, but it's because I'm sacrificing that to get speed. And he doesn't have a ton of defense, so you want him in the back row. So that's Elsharion. We got Dark Pumpkin here. He's on speed, crit damage, HP, again for survivability. Pretty good crit rate. Crit damage could be better, but I have him on Violet because if you Violent procs, he can help put up a shield or a speed buff or something else. And also he'll just do more damage if he procs. He does good damage with his skill 1. So that's speed, crit damage, HP, and then you're just looking at a bunch of crit rate, crit damage, speed, accuracy, attack percent in subs, and always trying to get crit damage or something else. There's an attack percent. Try to use those innate skills whenever you can, just to get a little extra. So that's Dusky. And then Crow is just my standard PvE Crow. He's slow as heck, but 97% crit rate, 200% crit damage, Rage, Blade, so attack, crit damage, attack, and pretty decent subs. He's actually fairly tanky, but the defense is too low to put him in the front row. So he goes in the back, and then extra crit damage and artifacts, a little bit extra attack and accuracy, and then more crit damage and additional damage. So that's Crow, and then Elsharion, speed, crit damage, HP, and that's just to allow him to survive in other content. In Ice Beast, he could probably be speed, crit damage, attack. It would be okay with the Vampire Lord paired up with him. The Vampire effect will allow him to heal up. And he does a lot of damage, so the Vampire effect would work really well. But since I use him in other content, I take the hit. He doesn't do quite as much damage, but he does get a lot of speed buffs from Dusky and Ashir. So that makes up somewhat for having a HP slot 6. So that's the Ice Beast team. We're working on 2A and Cha-Cha. Has an interesting mechanic. I might end up using Cha-Cha in Siege. That's kind of why I'm building him. I haven't thought of the exact team yet, but that's where we have 2A energy we need to use up, and wanted to get a new monster available just to have it in the box in case I need it for Siege. And so the only thing we have left to do today is summons, and we have quite a few. Okay, here we go. So as always with Mysticals and Elementals, we're just hoping for a dupe Nat 5. We have pretty much every LD 4-star fully skilled up, so we don't really need many skill ups right now, unless we pull a new LD4 at the end here, which would be fabulous. We forgot to do the dance. Lightning, see? If you do the dance, who is that? Is that new? Oh, that's new. That's sad. I don't think I have the actual... I don't think I have the event monster. But we'll see. We'll see. It would be nice if I did. But Wind Cassandra is really awesome. I use her on my main all the time in RTA and Siege. Great monster. Too bad this is LD only. Can't use her. But that's my choice. So you gotta live with your choices. Another lightning. Lightning's been a little low. 30 more to go. Not the best lightning rates right now. We did get a Nat 5, so we can't necessarily complain about that. So we'll just have to... That will be a dupe in the future. Another lightning. Fire Kung Fu Girl. I'll have to see if all of my light Kung Fu Girls are skilled up. Maybe I will need a skill up there. Another lightning. There's a fusion monster. Thanks a lot. Is it for wind? Let's do 1 fire. And then 10 fires. Another lightning. Lightning's getting a little better now. Star, she's great on my new Max Rush account. I love using her. She's really good for Necro and a couple other places. Now we're getting to the good stuff here in just a minute. So another lightning. Water Gargoyle. There's my gargoyle for the session. Don't know why I have to summon those so often, but they're always around. Water Assassin. Really good unit for regular accounts. Dark Assassin's amazing. Light one's kind of a dud. Alright, so now we're getting into where can we get dupes. So we've got 26 regular legendaries. So we're gonna, in theory, we should get 2 Nat 5s out of this. It's about 1 in 13, 1 in 14 for legendaries. Let's see if we get any luck. There's a skill up for another Dark Pumpkin. That's a 4-star. Got excited for a second. No excitement warranted. There's my gargoyle again. Another water one. Come on, let's get an early Nat 5 out of these. Orang. I remember a video I did in the past where I got like 6 orangs in the summon session. It was crazy. We're looking for a Nat 5 dupe. And that is not a Nat 5 dupe. Wind Ninja. Fire Dice Magician. These are not helpful. Unless you're giving me the Dark Ninja later, then I'll need those skill ups. But I don't think that's too likely. Is that a stutter? Ooh, Brandia. I think she's new though. But hey, we got in that 5. That was well worthwhile. Because those are now 2 new Nat 5s that will be dupes in the future. So we're getting, Comptos really nerfed LD only accounts with you can't feed non-dupes. But as your account gets older and you just keep summoning nat 5s, then the longer you play the account, the more often you're going to get dupes. And then you're getting LD scrolls quite a bit. So you just have to be patient and run through it. Now we should still get one more nat 5. In theory, from these legendaries. We've only got one so far. And that's another Fire Dice Magician. Oh, Vanessa. Okay. That's also new. Okay. Well, we're getting lots of nat 5s. That's good. Just would like to see a dupe here or there. Because this account actually has a decent number of nat 5s. So we should be hitting dupes. But we got our 2 nat 5s from legendaries. Can we get greedy and get one more with 3 left? It's not looking super hopeful. There's a Chaesoon. Okay, String Master. All right. So we're going to do all the LD chances last. So we're going to do our Transcendence and see if we get a dupe. That is a Leo. I think that's a dupe. No, it's not. Dang. So that's kind of sad. Okay, so we're going to do the SWC scroll first. Because these scrolls have been duds, and everyone I've opened on every other account has been a nat 4. We just want to see if maybe we can get an LD5. Of course not. We get Water Pirate Captain. Ah, those SWC scrolls are so disappointing. Okay, this is it. Okay, here we go. This is what we've been saving up. I think it's been almost a month of saving to get these 20. So we have 13 plus 5. That's 18 plus 3. So we have 21 chances. We had 22 counting the SWC scroll. Come to us, give us 2 lightning. Is that asking too much? Last time we got 0 lightning. I really hope that doesn't happen again. That would be depressing. We don't need any LD3s. They're all, we have them all. Come on, just give us a lightning, give us a chance. We don't really need dupe lens. We have several of those. We just need a lightning. Come on, come to us. 11 left. Lightning. Okay, good. Good. We got lightning. Is that the light? Oh, she's new. Oh, I had wanted... Oh, that's a good pull. That is awesome. Light Cyborg is a really good tank, especially for siege offense, because you can plan for people to hit her. Oh, she's awesome. That's exciting. That's a good toy. Ooh, back-to-back lightning. Nat 5? So that's a Dark Siri. It's a dupe for Siege. And I think I only... Did I get Dark Siri on here? We're going to have to check. Back-to-back lightning, though. I'm excited about that. Especially having Light Cyborg is a really good tank. Can we get greedy and just get one more lightning, please? Even if it's a dupe, just can you give us lightning? that was exciting though. We got 2 nice units. Even if that Dark Siri is a dupe, she will be built because she's really good in Siege right now. Okay, so now we've got 3 legendary. Can we get an LD4 or a dupe Nat 5? Water Ninja. It's not an LD4. Come on. Is that Light Robo? Oh, it's the water one. Oh, sad. That was exciting for a second. And then in a gargoyle. Very appropriate. Thanks, gargoyles. Ugh, so many of those. I don't know why I get so many gargoyles, but outstanding. Now let's check on the monster box. Do we have? So I remember really wanting Dark Siri on this account, and I don't remember getting her during the event. So I think we finally got our Dark Siri, which is awesome because she can help me outspeed things now. So yeah, it looks like, let's go here and just double check in case she's somewhere else. Okay, so her name is Fiona now. That's funny. Okay, so we did not get Dark Siri. Those were both new toys. So that is outstanding. So we've got to awaken those. 2 new toys, plus we also did the recent Hall of Heroes, the Dark Dakabi Princess, which is not very good. So I don't know if we'll ever build her, but we now have 3 new units that we can at least play around with. And this is Alicia, I think. Oh, she's so awesome. Okay. So she's 33% HP lead in guild content. Then she's 28% guild content speed lead. All right, so okay, all right. Well, we got some toys to build. We're gonna get them up to 6-star max. Put some good runes on them and come up with 2 teams for those. So we've got a lot of options. Maybe we can figure out how to get Light Gladiatrix or the Dark Dakabi Princess on one of those teams. Doubt it, but we'll see. But new toys, so look for more videos coming out soon. Until next time, see ya.